And welcome to our final prototype demo. This is Team 007. I am Tyler, and joining on this project were Hannah, Kadeem, and Nathan. We all were able to add to this final design via our own, wireframes and through need finding. Our specific project is going to tackle the task of completing complex travel. And so that was accomplished with a couple of different things that were brought up during need finding that I'll touch on here shortly. Um, but mainly, you'll see that our design is mostly inspired off of taking more of a social media approach and gathering user reviews directly to help facilitate better travel accommodation bookings across groups of people. It's important to note that while we all did work on the project, there were a couple of things that we individually focused on. And so Kadeem and Hannah were mainly the ones that were inspired, that were helping with the homepage and map functionality. Nathan was helpful with doing the destination reviews and the trip planning. And then I was able to help with the AI chatbot functionality. Um, and then also, Kadeem helped with the itinerary page on top of the homepage and map functionality as well. But yeah, I'll just run you through the website and kind of talk you through our design thoughts during our implementation. So you'll be meted with this home screen. It's gonna look a lot like a social media page. This was intentional because we wanted users to interact with this application as if it was a form of social media. A lot of times we found through need finding that people are reluctant to do certain bookings or even travel to certain places because they don't have a lot of confidence behind existing reviews. They might look fake, or they're not sure if things are as real as they seem online. So we're trying to add some form of authenticity um, via some of these actual real user interactions. So you can take a look at a couple of these feature destinations. So we can take a look at Paris, France. Um, Here you'll be greeted with a map of the surrounding area. So here's Paris. You can add this destination to your trip if you would like. It gives you a quick summary, a couple of things to do in the area, and then a couple of recent posts by users that were in this area. And then here comes a couple of these reviews, as mentioned previously, where users are able to leave reviews on certain destinations or other activities to let you know what their experience was. And so you can make your future insight on that. If you scroll down, you get more of these activities that you can take a look at that were verified by users. Um, so similar, it's going to look like a social media post um, where you're able to actually just give a description, a picture, and then people can leave comments on what they thought about this specific activity. And then again, you have these buttons to add to the trip, get more information, things like that. And then you'll notice too that as you navigate this page or this application, you will have this AI chatbot alongside you where you're able to interact with it by giving it certain requirements. Um, and then it will give you suggestions on things to book or things to at least look at as you're navigating this page. So the idea is that this chatbot would work as a sub interface to interact with the functionality that this page still gives you. Um, so hopefully that's helpful to a few users. Um, let's go to the review page. So again, you're able to take a look at the different user reviews, and there's filters here too. Um, so these are just all the reviews. We can look at restaurants, attractions, activities, hotels, and again, this Travelgram is meant to help complete complex travel for not just the flights, but as mentioned, um, you know, lodging, staying, so hotels, activities, restaurants while you're traveling. So this should all really be like an all-in-one type of application that you can use. If you want to plan your trip, which we'll do here, you can name it whatever you would like. So we'll just do just demo. You can add a location. So say we want to go to Italy. We'll give it some fake dates. And that's all that's required for now. These are just optional, where you can give your trip an image to load up as well as a description. We're going to create our itinerary. And now it's going to identify a couple of things that are in the location that you specified. So um, it has our Italy trip, and these are a couple of places nearby that you can visit that are in Italy with a couple of reviews. This was some fake data, but ideally you would have plenty of reviews to take a look at and identify things that you may want to do. As well as here are people that are invited to your group that would share the same itinerary as you, where you can create a link, send it, and then people are invited here. And they can take a look at and add things to the itinerary as well. Here you can check out the reviews as well. Then if we want to do, apart from this, if we were to want to give a place a review, we can do that here with this add review. So we'll just go ahead and just give a fake review. So say we visited this cooking class. We can let people know what we thought, give some text, and then also an image if we have that as well. And this would also help, future travelers complete their bookings. But yeah, that is the idea behind our application, is really just leveraging the power of a social media type presence to help travelers create better informed decisions, and then wrapping everything up in this planning trip tab where you can create your itinerary, invite people, and then book your hotel, your flights, everything you would like from that specific area. And then these interactive maps as well are very helpful in it being able to check out the surrounding areas and identify activities that you may want to do while you're traveling. But that's everything from us, and thank you so much for checking it out.